Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We're in episode 3 of what are we calling this? Bad coaches, horrible coaches. What do we? I forget now, Adam. But the main thing we want to let you know that you should always test your coach in terms of having your best interest at heart. Look at their ability to be open-minded, to make changes, to involve you in the process. I keep referencing our nutrition coaching global mastermind that we launched last night, Adam, and this is another topic that came up. Are you somebody who's open-minded and you engage the client? One of the things that Dr. Probst talked about on the call was the fact that at the Diet Doc, one of our principles is we don't tell clients, you must do this, and this is the way it's done, and if you can't do this, you just need a different coach, I can't work with you. We meet coaches where they are, or clients where they are. We give them exactly what they need. And some people need a lot more to get started. They don't have the experience. Some people don't need quite as much support. Some people have nuanced needs in terms of past medical history or health history, past dieting experiences. And if your coach is somebody that just doesn't even ask those questions, is not even aware that you should be a partner in this and should be engaged, if it's just a top-down, authoritative, you should do this kind of relationship, you got to get out. I mean, that is bad coaching to the T.
Yeah, I think it's really important, and I just did this in my Facebook group, is to open the door often. And yesterday I made a post that was, if you're an amateur or a pro, you guys are all very important to me. And just remember that my door is always open for me to help you guys. And sometimes we kind of have to constantly remind our clients that. And Or else some people do have the potential to be slightly robotic, I would say, in how they communicate with you, or they may just send a weekly summary without like even a sentence to kind of help you just know how they're feeling. But one thing, I've done probably more phone calls these past couple weeks than I could ever imagine, just because change of contest state. But a lot of things I've been digging into with my clients who are almost ready is, well, what's your mentality right now? Because we just saw another wave of shows get hit. How are you doing? How do you feel? And a lot of my clients, we've increased food intake a little bit just because I felt like mentality just wasn't as strong. Every show that moves is a little bit of a punch to the gut.
For sure. So regarding some other food changes, what have you seen in terms of what people need? Because, you know, when we first went to the grocery store to kind of stock up, we were getting everything that we could that was a little bit more on the almost, apocalyptic side, boxes of protein bars and things that could last on a shelf for months and months and maybe stick in the freezer. But are you finding that people really are running into food shortages?
I have seen it on a small scale. It seems to be the cheaper forms of chicken, so like the bagged and frozen kind. But if you want to go with the expensive organic kind, that's where it gets kind of difficult if clients are strapped for cash, which, a lot of them are. They've either taken pay cuts or lost jobs. Honestly, a few of my clients, we've gone to the vegan line of protein because, oddly enough, it seems to be pretty readily available right now. So one of my clients does seitan strips right now because they were cheaper than the organic chicken was. It seems like she's digesting it okay. So that was a change that we made. Fish was one of the other ones that was out, but it actually came back to that client the next week, and she actually does like soy. I'm not a huge soy fan, but she did kind of make some replacements with that and a couple additional shakes, which I'm kind of leery about a little bit, but she seems to handle it okay. So we made it work for the weeks that they needed to, and that's what's important. And we're just seeing a lot of people are cornered into meal plans, and sometimes they don't have the food available to complete those meal plans perfectly. And the coach is like, I don't know what to do if you can't get broccoli right now.
Yeah. And that is, I mean, that's the serious topic right now is the defining difference between a good coach and a bad coach. And if you're just a cookie cutter coach who gives meal plans and you don't even have the wherewithal to tell people how they can make substitutions and work with them, it is certainly not going to be a very productive time through this pandemic. But you guys hang in there. We're going to talk a couple more rounds going through some things that you can understand to help identify whether your coach is giving you exactly what you need, or maybe you need to hit the road